All right, everybody, welcome to this weekend market analysis. Well, without wasting much of your time, as price is beginning to get better, let's just go on straight and conduct this analysis. More so that we have a good number of pairs to look into. Okay. Well, first, let's look into the Forex factory economical calendar to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. We have just a few. Again, the pandemic has reduced a lot of fundamental events, and as well you can see that on the chart. Very few charts here, very few high impact news announcement scheduled for this upcoming trading week. Well, as traders, keep them on your notepad and make sure you are not caught on their release. All right, let's look into the charts and point out our directions for this upcoming trading week. The first pair is the euro against the American dollar. This is the weekly time frame. Well, we have over analyzed this pair for the past 3 weeks. Price has remained around that area. For us, we would like to see price come back down somewhere in here, then we can look for buy entries. Hopefully with that pin bar that you can see there, that inverted hammer formation, price should be able to come down. That means for this week we'll be more interested in looking for short entries. This sideways bias here, last time we got a fake breakout to the upside. You can see that candle right here, and since then price has been coming down. Well, price is likely going to come maybe all the way to somewhere in here before we can see another push to the upside. We'll keep following price. The bottom line is that for this week we are going to give priority to short opportunities in the euro against the American dollar. All right, let's move into the next pair, the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen in the weekly time frame. Again, we have been analyzing this pair. We also want to see price come down somewhere here before we can look for buy entries. Okay, we have some sort of that is an outside bar. All right, an outside bar. You can see that right there. That's some sort of reversal formation. That price should be coming down for this week. Okay, so for this week in the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen, we'll be giving more priority to the bears. We're looking more for short opportunities, probably to somewhere in here before price push to the upside. So we're not looking to go short in this pair. Okay, all right, so that's the position to the downside. In Island dollar against the Swiss franc, again, you can see that price has broken below that key level of former. Let me zoom in the chart so you can see clearly. All right, so that was former support. Price has broken below. Maybe looking for short opportunities. Well, but this looks a bit dicey. All right, there are some kind of confusion going on here. At any rate, we'll keep following price very closely in this pair to see if we get any valid entry to the downside. Price is likely going to push again to the upside, maybe somewhere in here, and we can see another fall back down. So a lot of confusion going on here. You need to be a bit patient. But if price makes pushes to the upside, we'll be interested to go short. All right, New Zealand dollar against Japanese yen. This one here should go bearish. We are absolutely bearish here, looking for short opportunities. We may be expecting a range, that sort of ranging price behavior in the weekly time frame, where this is resistance and this is support. So price needs to still come down to somewhere in here. So for this week in the New Zealand dollar against Japanese yen, we are bearish. We'll be looking for short opportunities at least to this level of support. All right, that's it. Let's move on to the next pair, Australian dollar against Japanese yen. Here we are also bearish. We are optimally bearish here. Price reacted off resistance zone. All right, so we expect to see price come down all the way to this next level of support. Eventually, we may be having a range, another range. So we're looking for short entries in the Australian dollar against Japanese yen. All right, nothing daily time frame. Okay. All right, in the forward time frame, this is where we'll be following this pair. This is the key level of support we want to be broken. Last week we took a trade here, made some profit. We have closed that trade out. So we'll be looking for price to break below, then maybe a pullback, and for us to keep going short in the Australian dollar against Japanese yen. I am sure by the time market opens for this upcoming trading week, we might have a gap to the downside because this is looking very bearish right now. All right, the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. Well, we took a shot here. We made 50% of our profits already. We made 50% of our profit. For those of you who followed last week, we analyzed this pair, calling for a short entry as a price made that shoulder head shoulder pattern formation that we talked about. Right, that's the shoulder. This is head. That's the shoulder pattern formation. Got price coming to retest that area. We went short and we are expecting more downside. We are still bearish here and we are likely going to be taking more entries if we find the trading system calling for that. All right, the Australian dollar against New Zealand dollar in the weekly time frame, price went all the way to challenge an area that has been holding it as resistance. All right, that level right there. You can see the rejection of that point. Well, are we going to click on our sell button to the downside? Well, we won't do that. We will decide and let all VIP members know about that. But that is resistance. So in the daily time frame, you can see again that's more of an inverted hammer. If you combine those two candles together, in the 4 hours time frame, we have a range. Okay, so we'll be looking for only short opportunities in the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. This pair should be coming down, so we will be looking for only short entries. All right, the euro against the Canadian dollar, another pair that may likely give us a range. Okay, we'll be finding the range here. So we are bearish here. We're looking for short opportunities to the downside. We are not interested in long entries. Okay, so let's wait to see if we can get some valid entries in the euro against the Canadian dollar for only short entries. All right, the euro against Japanese yen, another one. If you combine the last two candles right here, you should be having a pin bar, inverted hammer formation, giving us the signal that price should be coming down. For this week, we'll be looking for short opportunities, but optimally this pair is bullish, so the best directional buyers to the upside. If price comes all the way to somewhere in here, we'll be looking for buy entries. But for this week, price is bearish. All right, let's see the sterling pound against the American dollar. This is the most price reacted off a key level of resistance right there. You can see the reaction, and so we should be looking for price to come back down. Right, we're looking for some bearish opportunities right here in the sterling pound against the American dollar. For this week, we are optimally bearish and only short opportunities. In the daily time frame, lots of confusion right here. You can see there. So well, we'll be following price with the optimal direction to the downside. Okay. All right. So when we find the entries, we'll definitely let those in the VIP channel know about it. If you're interested to be a VIP member, you can join our Telegram group, and of course, we will begin to send you the signals. It's going to be a more profitable trading times ahead. And of course, it's going to be enjoyable. If you have questions or contributions, feel free, send them across to us, and we'll be very happy to respond to them. Wishing you a profitable trading week ahead. Bye-bye.